So excited to be here. So excited to be here. I'm so excited to be doing this tonight. I want to welcome every single one of you from wherever you are joining us from. Those watching from YouTube, I want to welcome you. My name is James Ochima. And those joining us in the live studio room right here on the Zoom, I want to also welcome you especially. I'm having this call today from Abuja, the capital city of Africa. The home of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. And right here at the center of the city of Abuja, having this call together with you guys here. And we have a very, very, very important personality, one of my very good friend, all the way from the city of Cameroon, a trader with multiple awards and a trader who has imparted his locality, his community, Africa at large, because I could remember one of those days he was giving a Pan-African award from one of those very, very popular brokerage firms. And in terms of numbers, in terms of influence, he is the CEO. He is he is the city he is the city CEO. He is the CEO of My Vision Academy. My Vision Academy is a Forex trading platform. No, Forex training platform. I beg your pardon. It's a Forex training and service platform where people are taught how to trade Forex. And towards the ending of last year, I think it was around November, they had a massive, massive event to launch that website and the services. It was so mind-blowing event right there at the center of Cameroon, and a lot of people were there. So exciting. After that, the year ended, and now the year is starting again. A new year is starting again, and they are launching new centers in Bamenda, new centers also in Douala, new centers in so many places there in Cameroon. And then we had a conversation with Cleo, and he said for the community, apart from the signal services and the educational services, that he would like to do a challenge where traders can be encouraged to be consistent. We would like to do a challenge where traders can be encouraged to follow a skill perfectly. We would like to do a challenge where traders can be able to be held accountable with what they are doing. I said, wow, that's fantastic. I think we have something like that happening in Nigeria. One of my friends, Chima FX, is doing something like that. Another of my friend, Jazz Planet, is also doing something like that. But that of Dr. Cleo is totally different because he put some certain things that he would really like to talk about while we begin to interview him. So, but I just try to lay a foundation to tell you that I've known Dr. Cleo for a very, 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 very long time in this market. And one of my first experience with him after I was introduced to him by Fabian Wandi. I wonder if Fabian Wandi could not make it on this call. And there was an account where I happened to give to him. I said, Cleo, I'd like you to trade this account. I want to see what you can do. And in 5 days, ladies and gentlemen, in 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the target for that account was 10%. We met the targets. We did the withdrawal that Friday night. The following morning was Saturday. Profit was splitted. The investor got a share. The trader got a share. Everybody was happy. And I was just surprised. And the next thing I did was, you know what? Let's do a bigger account. We had to do an account of $500,000. So that was my first experience with the guy. And ever since then, looking at his trade, very, very crazy trades, very, very crazy trades. But then there is a way he does what he does. And there is a name he has given what he's doing. So everybody has his unique strategy. Everybody has his unique experience. Everybody has his unique patterns. And Dr. Cleo has developed his own. And I think he's making a headway with what he has done. And he's going to be talking a little bit about it. I think it's called C plus something, something, something like that. But there is C, Sha. So he's going to be talking about it, the secrets that we need to know, how he is going to be running his challenge. The challenge is from $500 all the way to $5,000 in 90 days. The challenge is from $1,000 all the way to $10,000 within 90 days. The challenge is $200 all the way to $2,000 within 90 days. So your ability to be consistent, your ability to follow a trading plan, your ability to be able to uh, follow a guide and achieve that success, your ability to be accountable for every single trade you took in the journey of this particular account, moving it from $200 to $2,000, or from $500 to $5,000, or from $1,000 to $10,000. The ability, what you become, the skill you acquire, the discipline you build, it is what we believe to be more important than the amount of money you make, than the 5K you make, than the 10K you make, than the 2K you make. Not the money, but the virtue you gain as a trader, consistency, the skill, the discipline that you develop while trying to do this challenge. At the end of it, we want to see how we can measure the discipline, the accountability, the discipline, accountability, then ability to follow the instruction. Oh, we are taking so and so trade. You took that trade. We are exiting at so point. You exited. We are holding this stop loss. You held it. So your ability to follow that risk management, trading plan, achieve the goal makes you a reliable trader. We can count on you. And therefore, we have two major awards. We discussed with Cleo, we talked about iPhone 14 and we talked about iPhone 15. But when we concluded with iPhone 15 Pro Max for two people who are able to follow all these tasks, and not just stopping there, it's actually putting your name on top of the entire community that we can put eyes on you. This is that guy that followed all the risk management rules, the discipline, and passed that challenge. Can we do business with this guy? Can we recommend this person to somebody else in Arab, in the UK, in Europe, in France, in America? Can we recommend this person? Can we introduce this person as that person that won a national award in a trading challenge done in the first quarter of 2025? The answer is yes, we can. Is it possible? Yes, it can be possible. Can we do it? Yes, we can do it. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you again. I'm sure a lot of you, some of you know Dr. Cleo. If you know Dr. Cleo, please go and put Dr. Cleo on the chat box. Type Dr. Cleo on the chat box. If you have ever met him one-on-one, if you've ever seen him face-to-face, Dr. Cleo, go to the chat box and put Dr. Cleo, Dr. Cleo. Those of you on YouTube, go to the comment section and type Dr. Cleo if you have ever met him one-on-one. If you have ever seen his website, the My Vision Academy website, go to the chat box and type MVA, My Vision Academy, MVA. MVA. If you have ever seen that website, if you have ever logged into that website, amazing training website, go to the chat box, type MVA. If you have seen Dr. Cleo before, type Dr. Cleo. If you have never seen him before, put question mark. If you've never met Dr. Cleo before, you've never known him before, you are hearing his name for the first time, or you have been hearing his name, you've never seen him before, go to the chat box, put question mark. Put question mark on the chat box. Those of you on YouTube, click on the subscription button, go to the comment section, put a question mark there. I will know you have not met Dr. Cleo yet, and I will attach the contact. I will also attach the email. I will also attach the website so you can meet with Dr. Cleo via his website, via his staff contact, and several other places. We have people like Benson, people like Albert, several people who have not met him before. I'm sure you are going to be excited meeting him for the very first time. Ladies and gentlemen, this trader is an outstanding trader, is my friend, and he is the CEO and founder of My Vision Trading Academy, and he is the leader, the pilot of this trading challenge starting today. He's going to talk about so many things, and I'm going to be asking him about several other things that you might want to hear as we go on with this today. So, Dr. Cleo, the mic is yours and the people are yours. Let's hear from you, introduction, and why we are doing what we are doing, and how we are going to start this challenge. And let's call it a competition and a challenge at the same time. How we can be able to find out who the winner is and what we are going to be doing with the winners and the challenge entirely. So my brother and my friend, if you can, the mic is yours. Go ahead and unmute yourself, and let's have some little bit of introduction from your side to get the people warm up before we begin to dig deep into more questions. I've never met him. We met in Jos, Dr. Cleo. Oh, wow. You have a lot of fans who are excited to meet you, brother.
All right, thank you so much for that brief introduction, Mr. James. It's a pleasure once again, and I want to thank everyone who has taken their time to be available for this Zoom. So we are going to try to make it as brief as possible because it is Sunday. A lot of people have left one or two things to be with us, so I'll make sure that we don't waste your time. So, just for a brief introduction for a few of you that don't know me, I am called Dr. Cleo, Dr. Cleo Pasakiamom. You can see my full names there. And the reason why you see doctor there is not just for fancy. I'm actually a medical doctor by profession. All right. And I also practice as a medical doctor. And that is how the name came about. So, I also trade forex trading. I've been trading forex trading for more than 8 years. And for those of you that are here, you know, forex trading is not a day's journey, it's not a day's job. So I've been doing it for 8 years, and I can assure you that every year it gets better. That's simple to tell you that forex trading is not a journey, it's not a destination, but it's a journey. And we keep learning and we keep getting better. We keep growing every single day. And I'm also the CEO of My Vision Trading Academy, which is a Forex institute, which we train individuals how to trade Forex. And we also mentor traders. We also provide signals on a regular daily basis. And follow up and so on and so forth. So that's basically what we do. If you go to your website, you type myvisiontrading.academy, you're going to find us there. I think Mr. James is going to put the website there. If you have any questions, you can always reach out and we'll be more than glad to help you. So that's a brief introduction for the few people that don't know me. And surprisingly, I'm in Nigeria, right? So I came to Nigeria a few days ago. I came to follow up a few things. So I'm here now. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to Lagos. So I'll not meet a lot of my friends over that way. So, but yes, I'm here in Nigeria. I'm following up a few things. I'll be going back on Tuesday to Cameroon. So I'm originally from Cameroon and I'm a Cameroonian by birth. And it's a pleasure to have everyone here. And we're so glad, we're so excited because 2025 has just begun. And generally, every year before a year begins, I always sit and ask myself, what do I want to do this year that is better than, oh, that's going to be better than the previous year? And that is a question that you should ask yourself too, if you haven't done that yet, because you definitely should improve every year. Let's say if last year you were able to make 10,000 US dollars in profit as net revenue, in 2025, you shouldn't talk about 10,000 anymore, right? You should talk about 15,000 or more. And same for those that are able to make a lesser amount or more, or whatever amount you're able to make every year, you should be able to target to get bigger. And you cannot target to get bigger if you continue to do the same things that you do. Because if you want a change in life, you must do different things. If you want an extraordinary change in your life, you must do things that normal people don't do for you to be able to do extraordinary things. Because if you stay in the same spot, doing the same things that you do, even if you do them better, there are some levels you will never arrive. But if you want to arrive, do extraordinary things, you must do things that normal people don't do. And that will take you to the next level that you want to find yourself in. So now, generally in forex trading, people have two major challenges. The challenge is always capital, right? People have problem of raising capital, and so what we're doing now is that we have decided to organize this contest. All right, and this contest, I'm not just organizing it for organizing sake. I can assure you, these are things that I've done myself, time without number. All right. I've raised $1,000 to 10,000. I've raised $5,000 to 50,000 US dollars. All right. I've raised $50,000 to 250,000 US dollars. And this is not something that I've done once. And this is not something that I'm just here to show you guys that you should do it. This is something that I want to show you how you can be able to do it and succeed in doing it as well. Because if most of you that are on this Zoom call, you probably saw the flyer, we are targeting 3 groups of people. Now, some of you might be able to raise $250, others might be able to raise $500, others might be able to raise 1,000 US dollars. But whatever the amount you want to raise, what we are doing is that we want to help you guys who are traders, to use what you have and get to where you have never gotten to before in your entire life. Okay, now, there are some people on this call, I don't know everybody on this call, but for the few people that I know in this call, I know that there are some people here who cannot be able to raise $10,000. As a matter of fact, there are people here who have probably not ever been able to have $10,000 before, not even once in their lifetime. And there's some people that have had it before, but currently they don't have. Maybe they invested it or they did something or whatsoever. But there are a lot of people in here that can be able to raise at least $250 or 500 US dollars or $1,000. No matter what you're able to raise, what we are doing is that we want to help you guys to be able to use what you have, all right, and get to where you have never gotten to before. So this is how this competition is going to be like. Everyone in here, this is not a child's play. This is for those that are serious. And I work with people that are very serious, and I'll help you to attain this goal as we proceed in this competition. It is a competition and we're offering it. We are not charging anybody for it, right? We're not asking you to pay registration fee. We're not asking you to do anything. We're just here to help everyone to reach where you've never gotten to before in your life. And generally in trading, sometimes you need some level of accountability to be able to get to some level of sustainability and profitability. So we are going to be here to do this accountability and sustainability in the sense that after we have helped you guys to reach a particular level, what is going to happen is that we are going to create a forum. There is already a Telegram channel where we are going to be giving daily trade ideas. All right. For those of you that are already part of my Vision Trading Academy, you know we have a signal portal where you subscribe to monthly, and you have 5 signals with accuracy rate of more than 85% every single day. All right, that's what we have currently that exists. If you go to my Vision Trading Academy website, you see that option there. You can subscribe, you can get access to that portal, and you get those signals coming in every day, and you're able to copy them and place them on your trades. However, for this competition, we have created another forum where we'll be giving not signals but trade ideas. That means we can open a pair like, let's say, Great British Pound versus the United States dollar, and then we tell you the direction that the market will move in that day, and we give you ideologies of when to enter, when to leave the trade, and so on and so forth. It's very on a signal portal when we're more accurate with the entry price and exit price and stop loss levels and take profit levels. All right, it's different from that. The signal portal is more accurate, but this one is trading ideas. And why are we giving you these trading ideas? To help you to be able to attain the goal. So let's break the goal down. The goal is that for those of you that are here, middle class, or let's say lower class group of persons that are in here that can at least afford $250, this is what you're going to do. And Mr. James, please, can you make me co-host so that I can be able to share my screen?
Yes,
And
brother. Your co-host, share your screen, please.
all right, thank you. So this is how it is going to work. Generally, we have 3 groups of people on the call. We have people here who are low class earners. We have medium class earners. We have people that are high class earners or the extremely rich. Okay, so ask yourself this question: Where are you? Where are you found? Are you among the low class? All right, you don't need to tell me out loud. You might be in the low class earner. When I talk low class earner, I mean maybe someone who does not earn so much on a monthly basis based on the type of job you do or the type of income you receive. The middle class earners, that is people that can manage to have some sort of exorbitant lifestyle, but with some limits. All right, you cannot cross some kind of limits. Then we're having people in here too who are actually well to do. Right, you can afford anything. If you want to even go to Dubai tomorrow, you can book your flight right now because why? You have the money in your bank account, right? Yes, we have those kind of people here. So we're not exempting anybody from this contest. And though we're giving awards, this awards is not even to attract you, but is to able to recognize you and work with you. Why is that? There are a lot of people that are trading today, but not everyone is trading successfully. So we want to identify those successful traders and empower them by giving them or connecting them with huge volumes so that they can be able to manage it. So our goal right here is that we want to hit a 90-day trading challenge. And we are going to be able to take some funds, for instance, if you can afford $250 or $500, these funds, you are not giving it to anybody. This is your money. You are going to deposit that money in a trading account. All right, for the sake of this competition to be in unison, we are going to use one brokerage firm. So if you want to participate in this competition, reach out to me before you get started so that we will recommend the brokerage firm for you, that we can be able to monitor or track your trading progress or trading your progress in the course of time. All right, we don't just want people to register anywhere that can manipulate the history behind and tell us, I know I was able to hit this profit, whereas you were not able to do that. So we want you to deposit your funds where we will to make sure that we are following up with your progress successfully, and we can help you in the course of time to make sure that you reach this goal. So this is what's going to happen. Everybody that wants to take part in this competition, you are going to deposit the money in your account. You're not giving the money to me. You're not giving the money to Mr. James. You're not giving it to anyone. Keep the money in your account. You're going to trade these funds yourself every single day. Now we have some rules and regulations that we need to follow in the course of this training. All right. And for this to be very, very effective, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. So you just give me, let me share my screen so that we can be able to find ourselves there. But while I'm trying to do that, we are going to give there are some sets of rules and regulations that everyone is going to follow. And in this set of rules and regulation, the rules and regulation are here to guide you all to be able to make it successfully in this competition. So for those of you who are able um to fund, let's say, $500, there is a dedicated lot size that we have calculated. I have taken my time, I have sat down, I've calculated the best lot size that you can be able to use for this competition. I've also taken my time to calculate the number of trades you need to open every single day. And I've also taken my time to calculate your anticipated number of pips that you need to target on a daily basis so that you can be able to find yourself succeeding in this competition. So generally, we are organizing the competition and we are helping you to succeed in it. Okay, so at the end of the day, we are going to be awarding just two participants. Okay, so we will be awarding two participants that are going to succeed in this competition. However, these two participants are going to be able, those that don't succeed in the competition will still be enjoying their profit, because at the end of the day, we are still guiding you to take part in this competition. The 90-day trading plan. I hope everyone can see my screen. Mr. James.
I can see your screen.
All right, thank you. So this is an example for those of you that have $500. If you have $500 that you want to deposit in your live account and take part in this competition, we are going to work with you. If you have $250, there's a different PDF for those with $250. There's a different PDF for those with $1,000, and there is a different PDF for those with 10,000 US dollars. There are people here who are already big traders, all right? So they don't deposit $250 in the account, they don't deposit 500, they don't even deposit 1,000, right? They deposit 10,000. And one of my friends here in Nigeria, and yesterday we deposited 5,000 US dollars in our trading account, and we're trading together. Okay, so we are going to be guiding you guys to be able to meet this challenge. The purpose of this is not that we want you to be millionaires overnight. No, we want to help you to be able to generate some level of consistency in the course of time. And how are you going to do this? We have divided this event into a 90 days challenge, which is made up of week 1 all down to week 12. So Monday starts week 1 of this competition. So what is going to happen is that those of you that can deposit $500, all right, this is how it's going to be. On week 1 of the very first day, your starting capital. I'm going to zoom in so that it's going to be a little more clear for those who cannot see them. Okay, so on week one is made up of 5 trading days, Mondays to Friday. So your starting capital is 500 US dollars. Your target profit is 100 pips. By the end of every day, you should be able to have 100 pips. And having 100 pips by the end of the day, I'm going to show how you can make this realistic. I'm going to show you how you can manage your risk, even if you don't hit 100 pips a day. Maybe you hit 95, maybe you hit 90. How are you able to reach this target even with the little you're able to hit? The first day, let's say if you hit 100 pips on Monday, Tuesday, you hit 100 pips. Wednesday, you hit 100 pips. By Friday, you've hit a total of 500 pips. And each day, you have a maximum of 5 trades. Why am I saying this? I'm indirectly trying to help you to draw what we call a trading plan. For those of you that don't know what a trading plan is, a trading plan are a set of rules and and regulations that guides your psychology in the financial market. And I can assure you that you cannot be successful in trading if you are not disciplined. Because the first step in success in trading is discipline. No matter who you are, no matter how experienced you are, you must be disciplined. And that is what a trading plan is here to help you. Some of us don't have a trading plan. And if you don't have one, this is one I have created for you already. Okay, so daily target, maximum trades per day is 5. That means this is not a scenario where you just go and open random trades or and so on and so. You open 5 trades a day, and by the end of the day, you have closed those 5 trades. And for some reason, if your trades don't hit TP by the end of the first day, you can allow it maximum to the second day. And if it doesn't hit TP, you close those trades. Okay, and we're going to make sure that you are not going to be allowing trades to be running for long by monitoring the volatility of the market before you even enter the market. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to choose sensitive currency pairs, because the pairs that we're going to be giving you to take trades are pairs that we will monitor. We'll make sure that the volatilities are good enough. Okay, now if I tell you that hit 100 pips a day and you have 5 positions, it means that at least one trade you should hit 20 pips, right? And of course, it's possible to hit 20 pips a day per trade. 25 pips per day, very possible. There are trades that run more than 50 pips a day, but we are targeting only 25 pips by the end of the day, such that by the end of the day, for all your 5 trades, you have hit 125 pips. But our target is only 100 pips. So for some reason, if you hit stop losses, that stop losses should bring you back to your 100 pips target. So this is how we're going to manage our risk in the course of this event. Our lot sizes for those of you with $500 is 0.05. 0.05 is a very reasonable lot size for a $500 account. And this lot size is here to help you to be able to attain your goal, to be able to reach to the target that you're supposed to reach without risking your account insignificantly. Which means that even if you're not able to attain your goal, your capital still remains safe with you. So long as you follow these rules and regulations strictly without any constraints, without any challenges, without any setbacks. Okay, our targets a day is going to be 50 US dollars. So we'll be targeting 50 US dollars every single day. Some of you think that this is very, very unrealistic, but I want to assure you that when I started trading over 8 years ago, by the second year, I was able to make $100 with a $1,000 account consistently. That means I'll put $1,000, and by the end of the day, I have $100. So by the end of 2 weeks, I was able to have 1,000 US dollars. I have did this. I have done it several times. So I'm not just here to tell you what is possible. I'm here to tell you that it is feasible. It's not about being possible. It is feasible. You can do it, but you need to follow rules and regulations for you to be able to attain this goal. All right. So these are the steps. So let's say, for example, if you have 10 trades, if you have 5 trades, and then you have a lot size of 0.05, and you're targeting between 25 to 30 pips per trade, you should be able to have at least $50 a day. And even if you have 5 winning trades and you lose one, those 4 trades will still be able to give you that $50 by the end of the day, following this our rules and regulation. So by the end of the first day, you have made $50. So by tomorrow evening, some of you who have deposited $500, you no longer have $500, you have $550, right? And by the end of the week, your $500 will now go to $575. And by the end of the month, you should have been able to make at least $1,000 US. The most interesting thing about this is that some of you are going to be asking me this question. I'll just go ahead and answer this question before it comes, because it's always a case that is going to come. Now, how do you manage your risk in the course of time? There are a lot of you that I can assure you that if you don't follow these rules and regulations, you will not meet the target. So if you have $500, our target is to be able to reach $5,000. Only $5,000. If you follow this trading plan strictly as it is, and you do everything as it's supposed to be done, you will end up with $7,500 by the end of the third week, the third month. So that already gives you room to cover your losses, because I know very well that there are some weeks, there are some days that some of you might not make profit. All right. So even if you have 5 trading days and you have only 4 successful trading days, your target is to be able to hit 100 times 5 pips a week, which is 500 pips by the end of that week. So some of you might be able to hit a little bit more than that by the end of the day, or a little bit less than that at a particular day, but some days will compensate for others, which should be able to take you to that $500 target at the end of the week. So your success in trading is not measurable by the amount of dollars you make, but it's measurable by the amount of pips you can catch. The more pips you catch, the more accurate your analysis and your trading are. If you make $1,000 with a lot size of 1.0, and someone who makes $500 with a lot size of 0.25 is way better than you in his analysis, in his psychology, in his everything. Why? Because if you can be able to make that amount with that small lot size, it means that you can redo it again and again. But if you're able to make it with a very huge lot size, maybe it was just a coincidence at your end, and we're not sure if you can redo it. So the purpose of this competition is to help you guys as traders to be able to be consistent in the course of time. You follow this for 90 days, all right? You don't need to stop what you're doing. Some of you here, I am a medical doctor. See, today I still practice. I still go to the hospital. I still practice. Some of you here are teachers. You still teach. You might be a lawyer. You still go to the court. Some of you are whatsoever, right? Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. All you need is 5 simple trades a day and takes you to the end. So for those people that by the end of the third month they have hit this target, I have a brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max from you. Come straight away from the United States. Brand new, not a fairly used something, please. A brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm going to be awarding this to you. And in addition to this award, I will personally make sure that I bring business to your table, because this trade record that you've reached is not something that is fancy. It's not something that we should take lightly. You're able to consistent. If you're able to be consistent for 3 months, it means that you can be consistent for 3 years, for 30 years, and definitely we will bring you business. You probably might not have ever seen the opportunity to trade $100,000 dollars. I'm not talking about proper money. I'm talking about real money. $100,000, 200,000, $500,000, real money. These are things that we can make feasible for you on your own table. So all we need is this track record. So this competition, we will be awarding only 2 people. But however, those of you that don't hit this target, this is going to be an opportunity for you, one, to learn, because we are going to be giving you some trade ideas every day. It will just be like 1 to 2 trade ideas on a single daily basis, and it's completely free. All right. There are group of people that I am working with and will be giving these trade ideas, and I am actually compensating them for it, but I'm giving you the services free. They are the same people that are working with the Signal portal, but they will not be giving you exactly what is on the Signal portal, like accurate entries, exit. They're just trade ideas. Like you can say, Great British Pound, US dollar, this is what is here today. The direction will definitely be a sell. But now with your trading idea, you need to move in and do further analysis to decide when to sell, when to take a table, when to sell. But however, that will still help you as a trader. And if by the end of the day you're able to make profit, let's say for example you raise $1,000 to $10,000, you can buy 10 iPhones with that profit, right? So the profit is not because of what you've done, but it's just to show you a way of our own appreciation and recognition as well. And we are also going to boldly put your name on our website as a recognition. Just like I was able to receive an award from Derif in Mauritius, that was just last 2 months in November 2024 as the best in Central Africa. You are also going to be getting an award because we are already having thousands of people on our forum, and this is a way that will open business for you even in the days ahead. So all we need from you is the ability to be patient, the ability to be consistent, the ability to follow instructions as this progresses. So generally, we are going to be helping everyone to get started in this um, competition, because some of you might be wondering, what do I need to get started? So generally, what you need to get started is you're going to reach out to any of us. You can reach out to me, and I'm going to guide you on the steps. There's a group. If you're not there, we could put you in that group as well. And the only requirement, create an account. We're going to recommend you the broker where we're going to be able to monitor your success within these 3 months. And you're going to deposit funds in that brokerage firm. That is your money. If at any point in time you feel uncomfortable to continue the competition, you remove your money and you go in peace. All right. So it's a no risk kind of a competition. You create an account with a brokerage firm, you deposit your funds in that account, and you start trading. As you are trading, we are monitoring your progress. By the time you hit $50 every day for by the end of every week, and every Sunday we are going to come back here, and then we are going to face the challenge. We'll share the challenges that you guys were facing in the course of the week. We'll come up with resolutions on how to do this, and so on and so forth. So even if you already have a different trading brokerage firm you're using, we recommend that you use this one for consistency, all right, for easy reporting and so on and so forth. We don't want people complaining, hey, I had high slippage here, I had high leverage there, this one and that one. No, we'll all use the same thing so that nobody will be complaining that it's because he was using a broker that had lesser spreads, that's why he was able to win, or this one or that. No, we don't want all of those unnecessary excuses. We just want to help everyone to get to the target by following the set of rules and regulations. And that's why we're here. So you're going to create an account, deposit fund in the account, and then I'm going to send the link to the channel where we'll be sending the trade ideas every day will be dropped on the group we've created. You just join that group, you're following the trade ideas, and then you're progressing the course of time. Those of you that are here, you're not interested to do all of this. Maybe you're a big shot, you want to just deposit $50,000 and be copying trades from our Signal portal, you subscribe for it. All right, just reach out to me and then I'll guide you on how to get to the Signal portal. The Signal portal have just like 5 trades a day. We have about 85%, accuracy in our trades. All right. And we have been having a good track record in the course of time since we started. So you can reach out, you register for the Signal portal, and then you're trading on your own. But if you want to be part of this competition where we are holding your hands and we're carrying on our backs to cross the bridge, what we're going to do is that we're going to help every single person to give them these trade ideas, this trade everything. We'll be guiding you guys generally as we progress. And so this is a competition that we are going to award you, but yet we're helping you to pass the competition. So that is more than amazing, right? We're giving it's like we gave you something, and then we see helped you to achieve or become successful in that thing. So it's a great deal that we're offering to everybody, and that is how
Dr.
the
Cleo,
competition will be.
one of my friends say, we marry wife for you. We can't help you pregnant the wife.
Yeah. We find woman give you, and then we see show you how to lie down on top bed.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, that's much better.
All right. So that
Okay.
is how it's going to be. And I think I've literally explained everything. So those of you that can afford $250, this is a shot for you. If you can afford
Yeah.
500, please, we are going to send the PDF for $1,000 for
Yeah.
$10,000 on the group. So you just choose what is favorable for you. Somebody who is choosing $1,000, your target is to hit $10,000. All right. And if you hit it even before the 3 months, we are still going to award and recognize you. But that does not mean we'll stop working with the other people. We'll still work with them. If you're able to put 10K in your account, you have your own target. We're going to drop it on the group. You're going to look into that as well. So we're here to help everybody, whether you're the rich, whether you're the poor. But even rich people still look for more money. That's why we're giving the $10,000, because 10 people with 10K will want to have more, right? 50K, 100K, and so on and so forth. So that's in summary of what this competition is all
All
about.
right.
So
Thank
I'll
you so
go
much.
by taking some few questions from Mr. James, then we can take general questions from the other people.
Yes. While you were talking, I got a lot of questions from so many people coming in from the YouTube. People watching us live on YouTube, they have sent so many questions. I copied the question I've been writing. And people also from WhatsApp, I've been taking videos, sending. I got a lot of questions. Also from the chat box, many people are now asking their question. Please, if you have question after I read out this question, if your question has not been answered, you can go as well to the chat box and drop your question there. Those of you dropping question on YouTube, keep dropping the question. Also, I have put the WhatsApp group. Dr. Cleo created a WhatsApp group for this challenge. I've pinned that WhatsApp group in the link right in the chat room right now. It's on the chat comment section on YouTube. It's also right here on the comment section on the Zoom call. So you can join that room, because every information, every follow-up, every after now is going to be done inside that WhatsApp group. All the updates you need as far as this competition is concerned, as far as this wonderful bounty we have on the table is concerned, you will have it from that WhatsApp group. If you need to contact directly Dr. Cleo, you can also reach him on that group. He created this group this morning, and we have about 47 members in that group, and we'll be accepting more of those requests now, so people can be able to join the group. Now, Dr. Cleo, there are some questions I got here. Somebody was pointing out clearly that you have said that you have done this in the time past. You moved 50K to 250K. You moved 1K to 10K. And that means that you have a consistent strategy to get this done. And there's a follow-up question to that. There's a follow-up comment before the question that says, in your website there is a subscription for signals that provide entry, take profit, and stop loss of that particular strategy that you use. And you mentioned that you have a win rate of about 80% win rate of that strategy. So this person is asking, he said, this strategy, how is it like? Can you describe the strategy? Because from your submission, you also said that it's trading 5 times in a day. So can you describe what kind of strategy is this that could give up to 80? That's the first question. Maybe we can take it one by one, so we can be able to touch everything. Are you there?
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you for that question. Now, the strategy is not really something I can explain here, but just in summary, it is a scalping strategy with great accuracy on the entry point. It lays emphasis on the entry and the exit points because in trading, no matter what strategy you use, you must know when to enter or when to leave the market. That's the key. And that
Yeah.
is why it has that accuracy over 80 points because it tells you when to enter and when to leave. And on the website, there's a mentorship program on it, on that strategy, solely on that strategy, of which you can be able to subscribe for it, and then you get the whole mentorship program in which you'll be taught step by step on how to be able to get this strategy mastered and successful and mentored through it as you take the course of
Make it
the
easy.
mentorship program.
What's the name of that strategy? Let me pin it right here. What's the name?
Yes, that is the CPCSS 11 trading strategy. The full meaning is Cleo's power of candlestick spikes. So CPCSS 11 strategy.
CPCSS 11 strategy, close power candlestick spikes. So this strategy is found on the website of Dr. Cleo. Those of you watching on YouTube live, the link to that website is right now on the YouTube. You can click on that link, register on the website. You have access to, first of all, a free welcome video, then subscribe to attend the course of CPCSS 11. It will not mean anything to you now until we start receiving the trade ideas from the challenge and you start seeing the 80% win rate and you start growing your account. Now, there's a second question, Cleo, that talks about promise and guarantees. When we come out here, we say you can move $10 to $10,000. You can move $100 to $100,000. You can move. I even saw somebody who did $100 to $1 million. And I want to ask you, nobody has ever given a promise or guarantee for something like this. And here you are today, we are doing together with you $200 to $2,000, $500 to $5,000, $1,000 to $10,000, or even $10,000 to $100,000. Now, do you give any promise or guarantee for the outcome of this kind of exercise or challenge in terms of investment for people?
All right, now because this is not a return of investment kind of a stuff, because this is something that we or I am guiding you to be able to attain, your success rate solely depends on your ability to one, trade, two, follow instruction, three, maintain a good trading psychology. So if you're able to have all of these three put in place, then your success rate is not just going to be guaranteed.
Pointers again, sir.
The 3 points that I just mentioned that is going to be able to help you to attain this is one, your ability to trade, two, ability to follow instructions, three, ability to maintain a good trading psychology. So if you're able to have all these three concepts well mastered, then it is not even about a guarantee. It is something that you are going to attain because that's all what it takes to become a trader. So we cannot talk about guarantee because I am not taking your money to trade for you. You are doing it yourself, and I'm here to guide you as a mentor for you to be able to get to that level successfully.
Perfect. I really love your answers, and I'm sure everybody has taken clear note of that. And also for the record, there's a question that came in. I really want you to just stress a little bit on that. It talks about people hearing us from general public. This is not a training exercise, just like you mentioned earlier. If you want a training how to trade Forex, is a different thing entirely. There's a special program for that on the My Vision Trading Academy. So what we are doing now is not a training exercise. So you need to have the skill of trading. You need to be a trader first. So if you know you are not a trader, then you are a candidate of My Vision Trading Academy. Learn how to trade there. Then while you are learning how to trade, then we can say, okay, you can participate in the challenge because nobody will teach you how to open a position in this challenge. Nobody will teach you how to close a position, how to take profits. It's something a basic trader should know. Then the question is talking about Okay, it is not a training program, and a lot of people are going to be helped through this kind of program. Do you advise somebody to go and borrow money to do this kind of challenge in terms of they don't have money? Do you advise somebody to go and borrow money or sell their property, sell their car or their TV or sell one of their laptop because they want to do this challenge?
All right, now that's a very, very interesting question. But my answer is going to be straightforward and always the same. In forex trading, you don't risk what you're willing to lose. All right. So here is the same thing. Please use the money that you have. Don't borrow funds, right? Never, in forex trading, never, if you don't want to cry, right? Never risk what you are not willing to lose. And that same concept apply in every business in life. No matter the guarantee you're being given, always risk what you are willing to lose so that we don't rush you to the hospital for hypertension.
So that is, I'm so happy that you really stressed that part, and it's a very important. I want to still reiterate again, Forex trading is a game of risks. And if you don't take risks, you will not make money. But also you must calculate your risks and make sure that this risk you are taking is a risk that you can afford. Even if it doesn't go well, you can always afford that amount of money without stressing yourself. So in order not to keep the whole call so long, this is the first time we're having meeting. I appreciate the fact that Dr. Cleo has promised that we will have this meeting next Sunday to look into the challenges which so many of the traders participating are having and how these challenges can be resolved. We are following one direction. You are not doing this thing on your own. It's clearly stated here that we are using the CPCSS 11. That's what we are using. So if you don't know how to use it, you need to be guided. That is why they're giving you a trading idea to follow the CPCSS 11. It's not a political party. It means Cleo Power of Candlestick Spikes 11. So for you to hear 11, you should know that we had 1, we had 2, we had 3, we had 4, we have version 11. Now, version 11 is running at around 80% accuracy. So if you have not joined the WhatsApp group for this challenge, you want to join the WhatsApp group. Those of you on YouTube, click the link on the YouTube, the description button. You will see the link there. Those of you on WhatsApp, click the link on the comment section. You will see the link to join the WhatsApp group for this particular challenge. He spoke about the broker. It is important that we unify and use one broker so that everybody can see what anybody can see what everybody is doing. What I mean is for accountability, for guidance, for understanding what is happening generally and overview, so we can be able to guide. If everybody use their different broker who have discrepancies in terms of entries, in terms of candles, in terms of charts, in terms of stop loss, in terms of spread, we have so many discrepancies because every broker with their own style of trading environment, right? So we decided to choose one particular broker so that we can be able to navigate. And this broker we have chosen, we didn't just grope in darkness and pick them. From my experience the last 8 years, from Dr. Cleo's experience the last 8 years, we sat down with the broker, we asked a lot of questions, we requested for several offers to permit everybody who is doing what we are doing in the land of Cameroon, in Nigeria, in some people are joining us from Ghana, some traders are joining from South Africa. My friend Tiziwane from South Africa, and also my friend Caesar from South Africa, they are all adding their team here in this competition, and I'm excited about that. So this broker we have selected for this competition solely is able and capable to make all the withdrawal payments possible within a split minute or few minutes. You can always get your withdrawal in local currency, in USDT, which is popular for everybody all over the world. The registrations on this broker are the easiest and the fastest because we ensured that that is never a challenge. The KYC process is easy and fast for this broker we are using because we want to ensure that everybody is able to get sweet flow in terms of deposits, in terms of withdrawal. So some people are asking of the YouTube channel where we have this live being recorded instantly. Right now, we are recording on James Ochima at YouTube. But by the end of this call, we are cutting the clip out. We'll put the same clip on Dr. Cleo's website. We'll put the same clip also on my Vision Academy YouTube handle and also on all over social media. So you'll see copies of all these clips circulating on social media, and even it will come to your doorstep. So like I said, the broker was carefully selected, and we have scrutinized a lot based on our experience to the best of our knowledge. Their regulation is strong, their spread is tight, their services are good, their platform is excellent. And the guys that work with the broker, most especially when you work with some brokers to trade, the strength of the broker also determine the success of the trader. So sometimes you work with some brokers, you have wonderful platform, wonderful brokerage services, but the guys leading the brokerage are so hardened and so difficult to, do business with. And that way you can really build something massive on such kind of brokerage firm. But the situation we have right now is not like that. These guys running the broker we have selected, they are credible guys. We have worked with them over the years, and we have seen so many people pass through their hands and become successful people. So the moment you get the link to set up your account with that broker, congratulations to you. I'm sure you're going to have an exciting experience using that broker. Even after this exercise, you will still love to do business or use the broker continuously. With that being said, I want to also repeat that this challenge is not a training. This challenge is a serious business. So if you know you are not willing or ready for serious business, you need to prepare yourself before you start. And if you know you are not willing to prepare yourself in 2025, just like Cleo said, then you should not participate in a challenge like this. I would strongly recommend that you go through the website from the description button of the of this current YouTube we are on live. You go through the website, register on the academy, learn how to trade, and start growing small and start growing small. When you want to become a professional, when it's time for you to be known all over the world, when it's time for your record to be seen across rivers and continents, across nations, then that is the time you have to participate in challenge. That's the time you have to participate in trade-a-thon, according to my friend Vivian Wandi. That's the time for you to participate in competitions, because after such success, after such participation, your name goes another level in terms of contact, in terms of content, in terms of also reach and networks of people that you are meeting and what you are becoming. In closing, Cleo said some certain things I want to reiterate. I want to point them out. Why we are doing this is not because we want to help you just make money. No. We have the training, the academy, and we have also live teaching you to make money. But then we believe that following through an exercise like this in 90 days and being accountable for the exercise, you'll be able to develop a new skill, especially the CPCSS 11. You develop a new skill in 2025. And if you find this skill helpful and profitable for you after the challenge, you will use it multiple of times to create wealth for yourself and also transfer this wealth to other people, expanding your own community and your own, will I say, ministry now. So you are developing a new skill. Number two, you are being accountable to what you are doing. Because if you participate in this challenge, myself and Cleo, we are working together hand in hand to ensure that we are seeing what you are doing. And we are cautioning you when you are wrong. So you are not just trading for yourself. You are trading, other people are seeing what you are doing if it's in line with what we agreed that we're going to do in the challenge. Because we want to have a first winner, we want to have a second winner, so you have to be guided. So that is accountability. So many traders do not have accountability, and it's a very, very big reason why many traders make a lot of money and can lose $1 million, because they are not accountable to anybody. So, and several times myself, I've served as a consultant, private consultant, and some people call me and I charge them to become their accountability partner. So, but in this case now, like Cleo said, you are not paying anything for us to hold you accountable for this process for 90 days. You are not paying a dime to me. You are not paying a dime to Cleo. You are not paying to anybody. We are just doing it because we believe that new traders or new professional traders, new successful traders will be spotted. I don't say will be created. Some of you already are already there, but nobody knows you are there. And nobody have tested or verified that you are there, you exist. Until when you do something like this, then we verify by this project and by this program and say you truly exist as a certified trader for this purpose and for that purpose. And therefore, we are able to be a witness of the skill and the discipline you have developed over the years in your trading. Then also we talk about consistency. Discipline, I mentioned discipline just shortly. For you to be accountable and skillful at the same time over 90 days, it takes discipline. Then lastly is the consistency. When they say, okay, for this week, we are using 0.5 lots, and you consistently stay on it and you are using it on $500. That means you are a consistent trader. Even if you see the position, the CCPCSS setup is clean and clear, but you say, no, we are not going to change this lot size. We are going to use 0.5. And no, we are not going to take 6 trades. We are going to take 5 positions when we see this setup. So you are now going to be known as a consistent trader because you are not moving here and there, turning here and there. The market is not moving you. You are moving based on your trading plan. If you don't have a plan, you have planned to trade. So these 4 attributes and several other that are around it turns you into something new in 2025. And that is where I will close. Permit me, if you are a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I always like to quote this verse of the Bible before we close a meeting. And I will call Cleo and take some few questions again and before we wrap it up. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, there's a very important scripture that every trader needs to go and write on his wall. Study that scripture. Is a formula for legacy wealth creation. You can make $1 million, but if you do not follow the principle, if you do not follow the formula, the supernatural formula for that wealth creation, your money will go away because money is like a wind. And that formula is clearly written mathematically in Genesis 1:28. Number 1, it says, be fruitful. That's the first variable. Being fruitful is creating a skill. Being fruitful is developing something, a skill, an idea, creativity. In our own case here is for you to understand a strategy, develop it and use it and be profitable at it. It's a skill. It's you becoming something. That's 1. Number 2, which is plus. So be fruitful plus multiply. After you have earned skill, your ability to be able to transport that skill from Cameroon to Nigeria, from Nigeria to South Africa, from South Africa to Kenya, Kenya to Ghana, it also adds to the second variable needed for transgenerational wealth creation. So you not just have skill, you are able to transfer the skill to somebody else. Somebody once argued with me, say, James, if you guys know all these things, why are you guys still coming to do social media? Why are you still organizing seminar? Why are you still bringing people? Why are you still showing people? The truth is that if you make money alone, nobody will believe you made that money. Witnesses have to be there. Then, and also, if you are the only one that made money, it's not a good success because nobody took after you. So if you have been able to, in terms of money now, if you have been able to achieve a level of success and you have been able to show people, other people that are not you, how you did it step by step, and those people were able to do what you have done, replicating yourself, that's called multiply. So you are fruitful, you are multiplying yourself or that skill. That's the second variable. The third variable is say fill the earth. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth. Fill the earth means that leave your locality, go to somewhere else. And this gospel will be preached from Jerusalem to Judea to the uttermost part of the earth. You have to move out of your country to other places, starting from your community to your country, from your country to the continent, from the continent outside to other places. Elon Musk now is going to Mars. So it's still about filling the earth. It's about fill the planetary bodies. So you need to transport that thing, that product, that service, that idea, that skill to other countries. It's very important. And that is why I'm stretching my services to Cameroon. I'm coming to Cameroon by the end of this month, probably first week of next month. We're doing a 3-day boot camp with Dr. Cleo. At that time, it will be the heat at the center of this challenge. So we'll be doing that. It's part of traveling. I was in Abidjan 2 months ago, November 23rd. I was in Abidjan for 5 days. We did several series of classes, boot camp about 7 days, so about 5 days. I stayed about 7 days, but we had the program for 5 days. So we'll be doing something like that in Cameroon. So your ability to be able to give to other people and spread it across the nations is one of the variables required for transgenerational wealth creation. That is why we are doing what we are doing across. That's why we are putting on YouTube. That's why it's on TikTok. That's why it's on Instagram. That's why it's on LinkedIn. Because it has to go transgenerational across the border. Then the fourth one is subdue. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, then subdue. When you are in a system, when you are in an industry, you need to go to the top of that industry. You need to take authority. You need to be at the top. You need to be able to invent something. You need to be able to known for something. That is the realm of subduing. Dr. Cleo is known for CPCSS 11. Nobody ever created that formula or that strategy. He created it by himself. So that is one of the variable required. That is that subdue variable that is required for transgenerational success. So you should be able to dominate. No, sorry, before you get to dominate now, you'll be able to subdue, to be an authority. You should be able to have written about 6-7 books across the market. One of the books I wrote, I wrote this book 3 years ago. Can you imagine that we sold a copy of this book for 2 million naira? A copy of this book was sold for 2 million naira. The smallest copy of this book was sold for 10,000 naira, while the regular copy was sold for 50,000 naira. That's 50,000 naira as at that time is $79. Do you know how many copies of this book I sold? I sold 2,000 copies of this book. So what am I saying? Subdue. When you begin to develop in whatever you are doing, you get to a stage whereby you have to write the vision and make it plain upon table that he may run that readeth it. We're talking about writing books. If your vision is only a sheet of paper, you don't have a vision. You must get to a point in whatever you are doing where you have to begin to write books. When John got to the island of Patmos, there was a point that the angel said, pick it. All these things I'm telling you, write it down. So there must get to a point where you begin to put down on paper and biro, write it down and keep it. I just finished one of my new books also for mentorship. I wrote it down and I'm traveling with all those books again. So that is where you begin to subdue. When you get to the realm of subdue, you become an authority. You begin to create things. You begin to take charge. You begin to seize power. So at the end of that one, it doesn't mean you have made money. At the stage of be fruitful, yeah, you will see money, but it doesn't mean you are wealthy. At the age of multiply, you will see money, you will make money. It doesn't mean you are wealthy transgenerationally. No. At the stage where you are feeling the earth, it doesn't make you wealthy. I've seen many of my top friends and fathers that have traveled around this world. They were never wealthy. They were still having money problems. At the realm of subdue, it doesn't still mean you are wealthy. I've seen professors that have taught me mathematics in the university that are still having money problems time to time. So all of these things doesn't really make you wealthy. So don't even ever think that you learn how to trade Forex and all your poverty will just die and you make money all your life, you'll be wealthy across all generations. It's a lie. Until you put all these four be plus do plus do plus do, then the last one equals to have. The last variable is a variable you don't have to bring in yourself. You don't have to do anything. The variable just adds to you on its own. Is have dominion. It comes in by the supernatural hand of God at its own time. Paul planted, Apollos watered, but God giveth increase. After you've gotten the skill, after you multiply the skill, after you feel the earth, after you subdue it, you have to wait for the divine hand of God and the right timing to tell you, okay, it is time. Your wealth is now clocked in transgenerationally. Whether you are alive or dead or anywhere, you will never be poor again in the entire lineage of that your name, because you have successfully followed all the various principles. So in closing, let me not preach too much. Today is Sunday. Some of you didn't go to church, and I'm sure this is your Sunday service for you. Genesis chapter 1, verse 28. That's the memory verse. So like I said, what we are going to be getting from this challenge is what you become. We are treating the first aspect of transgenerational wealth creation. What you will become. What you will become has to do with your skill, your accountability, your discipline, and your consistency in the area of trading. That is the main focus of what we are doing. But that also requires serious people. You need to create your account. You need to join the group. You need to follow instruction. You need to be teachable. You need to have the good psychology for the market. You need to follow instruction. Basically, that just covers everything. If you follow instruction, you will not get lost. Ladies and gentlemen, I would have loved to continue talking, but because we are live on YouTube, I don't want to say so much, and we have to go and come back again another time. Somebody say all those will be given. Okay. Somebody say please can you share the YouTube link? It's not a YouTube link, just search for James Ochima. That is my name. You'll see the video live. And also I told you we are cutting the clip after the call, put it on the My Vision Academy, and we also put it on various social media handles. So you'll see these clips scattered around. Just make sure you are in the WhatsApp group. Somebody is also asking, say, when is the competition started? We started today. So from tomorrow morning, the signals, they're not signals now, the trading idea will begin to go out in that group. So the moment you create your account, the link to create your account is inside that WhatsApp group. Those of you watching on YouTube, click on the WhatsApp group on that YouTube. It will take you to that WhatsApp group. You will see the link to create your account. If you have any challenge while creating your account, I'm in that group. I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to support you. I'm going to provide support for you to ensure that you don't have any challenge, deposit, withdrawal, KYC, all those things. I will be putting my eyes and ears to ensure that I support you if you're having issues with that. Then somebody's asking, say, please kindly throw more light on the 100K trading account. Is it prop firm or real account? We never talked about prop firm account, and we are not going to mention prop firm account within this challenge. We are talking about normal account. I think at some point, Cleo mentioned prop firm, saying that if you are successful in a challenge like this, we have the capacity to recommend you or to even work together with you for bigger accounts, not a prop firm account, a normal account. Even if it's a prop firm account, there are access to prop firm account of $1 million, live prop firm account of $1 million. We could also work around modalities to get you into such kind of deals. But there are multiple deals. That's just the point where he was trying to make. There are multiple deals we can strike off with you. If you participate in such a challenge like this and you come out as standing in the challenge, then we will strike multiple deals, not because we like you, but because of your performance, which nobody can deny. Then also adding to that, there is a trading log. We call it trading journal. I will send that journal to Dr. Cleo to look at it, and then we are going to employ it. I think we employed it with Just Planet, and it's working very fine, whereby anybody that closes any trade will come and write inside that journal. Right inside that journal is an Excel sheet. So at every point in time, when you open the Excel sheet, you see the average performance of everybody from one Excel sheet. So you'll be able to know what is happening to everyone at every point in time. So that is also one of the ways to be accountable and to keep track of the entire community at every single time, and to see the progress, and also where there are challenges to easily see them by the statistics of those numbers on the Excel sheets. So we'll talk about that, I think, more within the week. But then the first thing we are really concerned about right now is that everybody who is interested needs to join the WhatsApp group and needs to register and needs to be part of the family. Then we can run together from the WhatsApp group. Somebody is asking a question. He said, will the stop loss and entry be given? Not directly as per enter at this price, enter at this price. No, the trade idea. Cleo, you want to talk about that a little bit more. The trade idea means that they will show you the direction of this particular market, the time we are going in, the area where we are going to enter, but the exact number and exact stop loss will not be told to you. It's your responsibility. Even the lot size will be told to you. Like if you have this account, this is a lot size you are using, there's a sheet that we posted, or we'll still post it again in the group. The sheet for $500, the sheet for the trading plan sheet for $200, the trading plan sheet for $1,000, the trading plan sheet for $10,000. All those will be provided. So you see which trading plan belongs to you. You know your lot size. Then you know the assets you are trading. You know the time you are entering the trade. You understand how to go into the trade. You know? So, but then different people will enter at different times. So to monitor all of you on that will require special mentorship, which is why it is done in the website. For this challenge, we expect you to find a very good entry from that area. I'm sure Cleo will throw a little bit on that torchlight before we begin to round it up. Cleo?
Yes, you're right about that, Mr. James. No, so we are not actually giving signals like enter. That is what we do on the signal portal. There's a signal portal for My Vision Training Academy, and that's what we mentioned that those of you that want but accurate entries, like, okay, I want to enter at this price, I want to leave at this price, I want to target. That's what we do at the Signal portal. It's a professional and advanced way of guiding traders to be able to trade successfully without necessarily doing the analysis themselves. But you still have to have an idea what trading is all about. So it is a Signal portal for traders. But what we're doing for the competition is that we're giving you trade ideas. All right, like let's say we can spot let's say a double top, for example, in the market. That's just an example. And then we now show you where you can enter the market, where you can leave the market. But your decision to enter and leave will solely be up to you. And that is what makes it a competition. All right. So we're here to guide you. Okay. Like we are doing, we're helping you, but we want you to be able to make the calls at the end of the day. That's what makes it a contest. But if you can follow what we give you strictly, we will not make it tricky. You can still be able to have the good and the right entries and exits. So someone asked a question. Let me just answer it before we move ahead. One thing about the broker we're using, by the way, it's called Naga. The verification process is not complicated. As a matter of fact, I was talking with the African manager. He told me that you can create an account and deposit and you start trading even without verification, and you can withdraw even without verification until you hit a target of 2,000, excuse me, $2,000. So that solves the problem of giving time to verify, because some people have been asking me like, we need 3-4 days to verify our account. No, especially for those of you that will depositing just $500, $1,000, you can do that and start trading. Even $2,000, you can do that and start trading, and then maybe verified on Monday or Tuesday or whensoever.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Then also, somebody say, I think some time needs to be given to register with the appropriate broker, get verification done, and deposit capital before firing on. My brother, you know the matter of the king are handled with haste. Right now, today is already 12th day of January. Before you open your eyes and close it, January is gone. We have 11 months remaining. So all the time we have been waiting for were during the Christmas time and then the Happy New Year time. Right now it's time to get to work. So hit the link, join the WhatsApp group, hit the link, create your account. Then when you create your account, take as much time as you want to deposit, to join the trade. But those who can deposit, let them deposit immediately. Even if it's only 100 people or 200 people, let them all start first. Then those of you who are watching later will follow up what we have already started. So I think it's not going to be leaving you behind. It's still going to be carrying you along. But then the first timers advantage, they will get a lot of attention because they are starting together with the contest. Dr. Cleo himself will also be trading. So imagine he's trading, moving his account from $1,000 to $10,000, and you are also trading too at the same time. So that first time experience, it will be more interesting than when he has completed the trading and then you are just starting. So you see, you'll be kind of like some paces backward. So you want to start at the same time. If you cannot afford $1,000 account, why not drop down to $500 account, which is the general one many people are doing. And even he even told me, he said, James, if people cannot afford 500, let's even allow those that can do 200. Let's write a plan for them with a smaller lot size and good risk management to start that up too. Fine. And he mentioned the name of the broker, Naga, and for me, the relationship with the Naga people is an exciting one because the flexibility of that broker is top notch. The back office is crazily amazing. The innovation there on the back end is something out of this world. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so much we will say to you, but we started this call at exactly 8 p.m. and the time now is 9:18. It will not be in place. It will be indiscipline for us to just continue running through for over an hour plus without stopping, for you to ponder, for you to rethink, for you to rewatch. Some people have to rewind this recording and watch it again to understand what we have said. Some people usually hear 2 times before they understand something. Like David, once, okay, David hear once when you speak twice. When you speak once, David hear twice. Once have you spoken, twice have I heard. Some people used to hear 2 times. Like you have to speak 2 times before they hear you once. So most times when you finish a call like this, they needed to watch the recording again and again. So those people belong to the category that say faith comment by hearing and hearing and hearing. So before you now grab the strength of what we are saying. So I want to appreciate every single one of you that have attended this call. Please do yourself a great favor, join the WhatsApp group. I strongly and sincerely appreciate my friend, Dr. Cleo, for all his commitment over the years. and what he has been doing in Cameroon, what he's doing all across Africa, the websites, the stuffs inside that website, the community, the event, the last event in Cameroon, even the event that is coming up soon, the new office that Cleo, you want to just mention maybe in passing as we close about the new office. You were trying to get some equipment that time. So let's close with that excitement of the new office. Cleo, are you still far away?
No, no, no. I'm not far away. I was trying to get back in video. Okay, so yes, we for those of you who already know, we have My Vision Trading Academy, and it's a branded website. We are currently regulated here in Cameroon, in the United States, and in 3 weeks' time from now, we'll also be regulated in Nigeria.
Yeah,
So we have we are we're opening offices, like we'll open offices everywhere. We have an office currently in Bamenda. We are equipping the office, we're putting screens, we're putting trading tools, we're putting everything. If you step foot on that office, you feel like you're in the United Kingdom. It's amazing. So we have put in a lot of resources with our partners. We have several partners, home and abroad. We're working together to make sure that everything is smooth. And we're creating what we have, a trading floor. That means it's going to be a place where we will be trading every single day. We have a training center, we have a trading floor in the same flat. Like
yeah,
there's a session where you trade, there's a session where we train. That means you guys, when you come, you learn how to trading. So we're trading together. So those of you that are in Cameroon already, just get ready, because we are going to be launching this office in a few weeks' time from now. We're currently equipping it. I'm here in Nigeria because I came to get some stuffs for that and do some other documentation. So that is going to be ready very, very soon. And then we are going to let you guys all be aware about everything as we progress. And those of you that are already in Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, in South Africa, in Ghana, wherever you are, we have our services strictly online. Like we have Forex trading courses. Some of you here might never even know how to trade because you just went on YouTube and you learned how to buy, how to sell, and so on. And then you have been testing over the years. On the website, we have strategies that can guide you how to trade. We have about 24 courses that starts from the very first in a chronological manner, breaking down everything to guide you. You can
yeah,
get to the website myvisiontrading.academy. You learn how to trade progressively. And if you're already a trader, you lack a strategy, there's a mentorship program on the website. You just go to the website, subscribe to the website, mentorship program, and then you learn how you become mentor over a period of 3 weeks on a particular strategy. And
yeah,
not to forget the signal portal for traders, because literally everybody on board today is a trader. So how that
yeah.
works is that we give you 5 accurate signals every single day. This one is not actually free, you just subscribe for it, and then every month you get 5 accurate signals, but you're requested to have a reasonable account. This is not for people that deposit $50. You should have at least $300 in your account, so that by the end of the month, you should be able to make something substantial that can be able to surpass what you use for the subscription package. So the signals are actually very good, but you need to be able to follow your risk management at the end of the day, a good trading psychology, and we still guide you on how to be able to maintain your risk management, your trading psychology as you're taking these signals progressively.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I want you to go to the chat box. Appreciate Dr. Cleo. I want to really appreciate him. Thank you so much for all you are doing for Africa, I would say specifically, and also every enthusiast of the Forex and crypto world all around the world. Thank you so much. I want to thank all our partners. I want to thank specifically in no particular order CEO 7-figure boss FX Pro, Dr. Samuel Atebifia. He's a lover of Cameroon people and a lover also of the Forex markets. He has also developed a lot of products and services on the online space to help enthusiasts and lovers of Forex trading, CFDs, futures, etc. And of course, he was aware about this event. He jumped into this event, but unavoidably, he left the event. Also, I want to thank the people on the broker side, on Naga, and every other firms that we have partnered with before now. and specifically those master traders, signal providers, top leaders of My Vision Academy, and then Dr. Cleo himself. Thank you so much for being on this call tonight to see how we can start this contest, or let's call it a challenge. Of course, it's a competition. So I want to thank you on behalf of every participant already for the beginning of this challenge. So I want to encourage every participant to go ahead and do what you need to do. Set up your account immediately. Those of you that can fund, proceed to fund. Those of you that have challenges, let us know how we can support, how we can help you. In that group, like I told you, I'm there. If you have an issue with setting up, if you have an issue with KYC, if you have an issue with deposits, if you have any issue whatsoever, you need somebody to talk to very quickly. Like, I don't go on break 24/7. I will be there to attend to you. So please, everybody, go to the chat box and say thank you, Dr. Cleo. Thank you, Dr. Cleo. Thank you, Dr. Cleo. Those of you on YouTube, click on the description box. You will see the link to join the WhatsApp group. You will see the link to create the account inside the WhatsApp group. Also, from the YouTube description area, you will see the link to the My Vision Trading Academy. You'll be able to jump in there if you want to learn how to trade Forex. Remember, Forex is a high risk business, but you can learn how to trade Forex from that particular website. I wish I could just go ahead and mention everybody's name, but I see so many people on this call. I can't really start mentioning everybody's name, but the one I will not forget to mention is Simple Trading Professor, my friend Ejiro. Thank you so much for appearing and being here. I did not forget we have a deal we are still talking about, and I'll follow you up with it before the end of the night. I want to thank Ntang from Cameroon. Thank you, Engineer Inyanya. Emmanuel, thank you so much. Benson, thank you for coming. Janet, thank you for coming. Chinwe, Mfong Asiok, Nikwi, Hanks, Foka, Eden Global, Hayato, Joseph Tabot. I will really need to learn all these French names or these Cameroonian names. Mukong, Betty, Benta. I've seen a lot of fantastic names here. Foral, Tara Armstrong, Albert, Kisan, Ndam, iPhone, Cletus. Thank you so much for coming to this call. We'll do this call again, same time, same link next week, Sunday. Probably a different link, but same time next week, Sunday. Thank you so much for coming. Have a nice day. God bless you. Dr. Cleo, what are your final words before we shut it down?
All right, I have some two persons on board. They are part of the My Vision Trading Academy. Please, I would like them to say something. Mr. Talu, if you're there and you're available, could you say something to our guests before we close up for the night?
You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself, brother. Yeah, I'm strong.
Hello, everyone. Greetings and thanks for the opportunity to speak.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how I can express my delightfulness to be part of such a great event. Dr. Cleo actually is one great mentor, one great model, and someone I will not only say it's a pleasure following him in every little step he makes, but he's that person who his vision is actually to see people happy, like talking about myself. If I'm here today is because he has paved and he's still paving the way for me. When I saw the advert on the challenge, I was like, how can I really miss this? Because I knew it would be something to be an eye-opening. Just with the name My Vision, is aimed at bringing people to forecast, to see themselves at a point where they are not only at the level where they see themselves. I'm saying so because at one point I was feeling like all hope is lost, but with his hand, I found reasons to see reason in everything. Wow. So this challenge is actually a great opportunity for everyone, whether those who actually know how to trade or not.
Yes.
Even though at one point it is meant for those who are already able to left, for instance, at least minimum open a trade and close bet. It is a platform for people to like not to give up, because personally, I would have given up a long time ago, but he gave me hope, and I see it, his passion to see that nobody loses hope in whatever they are doing. So for the little I can say, I just want to thank Dr. Cleo for this great passion. It's really a passionate something. To think that it is free is really an awesome thing, because most people, if you want to hear anything about Forex, anything about you just hear some charges being leveraged, pay this amount, pay this. But I was like, free? This is really something so I just want to celebrate him. I just want to applaud him for this great thing he's doing with his team. So may God grant him the grace actually to continue. Thank you.
Yes. Wow, 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 wow. Please go to the chat box and appreciate Armstrong. Everybody appreciate Armstrong for that wonderful words. Please, everybody, let's appreciate Armstrong. Dr. Cleo, what's the second person?
Yes, Mr. Bienta, you are here. Please, do you mind coming on mute and say something to our listeners?
Mr. Bienta. Mr. Bienta, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, I just realized he's not on the call anymore. He left already, so I think he probably left. All right, so it's been great having you guys all on board. One thing that I forgot to mention is that we spoke with the African manager for Naga, which is the brokerage firm we're using, and he has said his own way to support this competition is that he's going to be giving a 50% bonus to all the participants that deposit in the firm. That is to say, if you deposit $1,000, they'll fund you $1,500. The extra $500 is trading bonus. That means you cannot withdraw it, but you can use it to trade if you actually want it. If you deposit $10,000, they'll give you $15,000. That's an extra $5,000 trading bonus, which can help you as to be able to leverage on pullbacks in the market, and so on and so forth. So it's a great opportunity for those of you that are coming on board this competition. And those of you that can deposit only $250, they'll give you an extra $150 to make it $400, so that you can be able to trade successfully. Because at the end of the day, what you need is capital. All right. So what you need is capital. So those of you that have deposited, make sure your bonus is there, because it's a promise that was given to everyone that that will take part in this competition. And if you've not seen your bonus, make sure you reach out to me. Let me make sure and confirm that they have it sent over to you so that you can get started. So I have sent the rules and regulations for the competition on the group. So please make sure that you're on the group, you see the rules and regulations, you follow them strictly, you ask any questions at any point in time, and we are more than glad to help you and achieve whatsoever you want to achieve. So it's great having everyone. And please, Sunday next week, we'll be back to see who were those that succeeded in this challenge. We are going to come to see those that had challenges, those that were able to make 100 pips consistently for 5 trading days, and so on and so forth. We are going to be back to see all of this. And we're going to be able to share everyone that had a challenge. If you're trading and you're successful, reach out to me. And if you want to share your success story for the first week, we can give you the opportunity next week on this call, so that you can do it to make this competition even more interesting. And this is another way for us to be more accountable as we progress. So we'll bring a lot of interesting things as we're progressing, but I can assure you that we're going to be here every step of the way to help you. This is 2025, right? If you've never had, if you have a dream, if you've dreamt of something before in your life, right? Maybe it's a car, maybe it's a land, all right? Please just go and ask the price. Ask the price, write it down, paste it on your wall, so that every day before you want to sleep, you look at it. And when you look at it, it gives you that zeal to continue to work, right? You must work. Like I had a friend of mine who told me that he doesn't work on Monday. All right. And he's still in his 20s. I'm like, you're still young to do that, right? So now is the time to work. You must work every single day until you achieve your goals in life, until you reach your target where you want to go to. It's very important. So if your dream for 2025 is to buy a car, to buy a piece of land, to buy a house, whatsoever it is, calculate the cost, write it down, put it on the wall. Every day before you sleep, you take a look at it and you walk towards getting it. And I can assure you, you are definitely going to get it before the end of time. So I think that will bring us to the end of this Zoom meeting. Mr. James, you can close it for us, and then we'll see you guys again next week.
Wow. What else would I say after all of this speech tonight in just one meeting? The whole thing is looking like a full 5 days convention right now. So, but we have to go. I'll be back again with Dr. Cleo next week on this same channel. We will be doing it again to move up, just like he said. So I want to thank everybody, and I cannot stop